take the hit, take the hit, take the hit. Welcome back to FPL Take the Hit. You're here with Mick and Joff, and we're recording this from my beautiful backyard.
It's lovely.
In Mount Martha. We're in the same place at the same time. This has not usually happened. I'm a little bit weirded out, and you possibly are as well.
It's interesting. It's cool.
But we're here together to mark this special occasion, which is going to be Game Week 23.
It's huge. It's a huge game week. It's a big game week. And it's a good number, so I'm pumped. I'm looking forward to it, man.
That's it. It's our QUICKFIRE preview. As per usual, we're going to be going through all the mitigating factors that we like to get into. So let's jump straight into it, mate.
Let's do it.
We're going to look at our fixture focus segment. We're going to jump straight into that. Joffy, I'm going to take, before we even get into this, obviously, first and foremost, Liverpool. Obviously, we all know about Liverpool. They're a pretty good team.
They're all right.
They may even win the league, if they play their cards right. So, obviously, Liverpool players own 3 now, own them next week, own them for the rest of the season probably.
It's a double game week next week as well, obviously. But 3 Liverpool players right now. I think it's a great idea. It's obviously a great idea.
It's very important.
Yeah.
So, but beyond Liverpool, obviously we're looking beyond Liverpool.
Okay, I say yes.
I'm gonna take the easy one, Joff. You know me. I like to take it easy. And it's easy because of this certain manager named Carlo Ancelotti.
Oh, Italia.
I'm definitely on the Everton wagon. So I think that definitely Carlo's has changed this team. They're going to be better defensively. They're going to be better going forward. They're just going to be better. Just be better. So I'm saying Everton. I mean, I'll go through the fixtures just real quick. It's West Ham away, Newcastle at home, Watford away, Crystal Palace at home, Arsenal away. So some really good fixtures there. I mean, I'm looking at bringing in someone from Everton, maybe 2 or 3. We'll get on that later. Joffy, who else are we looking at with fixture focus?
I like that. Yeah. I think mine's relatively easy as well with Brighton. I like Brighton's little run now. They're obviously Aston Villa at home, Bournemouth away, West Ham away. Watford at home. I think these 4 fixtures can be some great returns for some defensive options, potentially Ryan or Dunk, but even someone that I may be actually bringing in this week, Mr. Malpe. And obviously Aston Villa are the whipping boys, so if they get you off to a good start this week by bringing some sort of Brighton asset in, could kind of linger and benefit you in the coming weeks after that anyway.
Yep, very good there, Joff. I might be bringing in Ryan this week. Oh, I already have. Okay, let's move on to our next part of our show, Top Transfers In. These are the players that you really should be thinking about. If you haven't thought about them, well, that's what you're here for. That's what we're here for anyway.
We've got you.
So I'm gonna go first here, Joff. I'm gonna jump in ahead of you.
Get in there.
I'm gonna kick us off with, well, you know where I'm going with this. I mean, everyone knows where I'm going with this. I bigged up Everton. I bigged up Carlo Ancelotti, and I'm gonna big up Mr. Richarlison. Now, 8.1 million gets you this sexy little Brazilian Richarlison. But the thing about Richarlison that I'm really enjoying is he's actually playing as a striker. So he's playing up alongside DLC, but he's ranked as a midfielder in the game, which is also very nice. And if you just cast your mind towards the statistics...
He loves his stats. He loves them.
He's sitting just behind Mohamed Salah for goal attempts in the last 4 game weeks, which is second in the league of any midfielder.
That's pretty special.
Pretty good. He's had 7 shots inside the box, which is just behind Mohamed Salah,
He
who's
loves
12
Salah.
million. I'm just saying.
Do you want Salah?
Yeah, maybe. And he's had 6 shots on target, which is 1 more than Mohamed Salah in the last 4 game weeks. So, I mean, I think I make a pretty compelling case for Richarlison, Joff. What do you have to offer for your transfers in, mate?
He's so coming into your team. You love the guy, man. You've been talking about him all day. All right, so someone that I'm actually most likely going to bring in as well this week is Mr. Mahrez from Manchester City. So, look, I feel like he's a player that I've kind of dismissed lately, obviously since he's kind of came to City, because you don't know if he's going to play. That's simple as that, full stop. Quality as a player, man, that guy's my guy, man. I love Mahrez. Mahrez is a freak of nature, a freak.
Great
but
player.
I want to cast everyone's attention to this season, his breakout season at Leicester when they won the league. 17 goals, 11 assists for the season. And we all know that played FPL 4 years ago, I think it was. We all know that the damage that you needed to own Mahrez. You know what I mean? It's so valuable, so cheap, all that kind of stuff. He's obviously more expensive now, but He did that 17 and 11 in 3,000 minutes. He's only played just over 1,000 minutes, and he's got 7 goals and 9 assists. So that's some disgustingly ridiculous stats right there. Like that is, if you like your stats, that's disgusting, man. He should be in everyone's team. You don't know if he's going to start. So that's obviously the thing that Sane's coming into the picture again in the next couple of weeks. So it's basically like a 2-week punt, this one here. I want to give him a crack. I want to give him some got to give him a chance. He's got 6, 5, and 17.
Maybe
give him some minutes. Just give him some minutes, Pep. I'll keep him my whole team. This is a guarantee to Pep, all right? I'll keep him my team the whole season. If you just play him, just 60 minutes a game. That's all. Is that greedy? Is that too much to ask?
No, that's not too much to ask.
All right, good. All right, we'll move forward, Mick.
All right, mate. So now we're going to move us on to It's Time to Go. Joff, who is it time to go for this week?
Well, I'm on Sterling for this week to start off with.
Mara's in, Sterling out. All right, I see where you're going with this.
I just think that, he's, I don't know, like he's played 1 minute in his last 2 game weeks, and I think he's on the bench obviously for both of those. One of them he came on for a minute, but if you own him, you kind of got to look away soon, so his first 3 game weeks of the season he scored 5 goals, and then his next 16 game weeks after that he only scored 6 goals. So I don't like that. It's pretty disgusting, to be honest. If for that price tag, you know what I mean? I called it early in the season about that price, to be fair. But anyway, moving on. Who's yours?
Yeah, no, it's difficult to own Sterling. For me, it's a pretty easy one because it's really close to home because I have transferred him out already. It's Mr. Fabianski. We brought him in with this hope. The double game week always puts the blinders on. Double game week, I don't give a shit if West Ham are terrible, but they are bad. And Fabianski is their one saving grace, and he's gone. He's injured. He's out for, they're saying 2 to 3 weeks. So he probably will miss that double game week, which is the only reason you would own him. But beyond that, you got to look elsewhere now. So Fabianski, bye-bye.
And can we put in a special little one here as well? Not it's time to go, but just a big careful of bringing in Martin, because you don't know if they're going to sign someone soon. That's the only thing I'm going to ask. So maybe wait until the press conferences if you want to bring in Martin as their backup keeper, because the Randolph was mentioned. So just a bit of a cheeky one there anyway.
Yeah, because we did see that Villa signed Pepe Reina as Heaton's out for the season.
That's
so
it.
You never know. January's a crazy month, you know. Injuries mean nothing because they just open up the checkbook.
Yeah, so true.
That's it. All right, mate. Let's move on to our punt of the week. We've got some nice punts this week. I'm enjoying. I think mine's a little bit better than yours.
You go first. Go.
You want me to jump in? Okay,
I'm
going to jump in first. Now, another team that I've been coveting of late is this Watford team. This absolutely revitalised Watford team under is it Nigel Pearson?
It is Nigel Pearson.
Yes, Nigel Pearson.
Forgotten man from Leicester's triumphant season of victory because he got sacked just before or something. Like a bit of dumb stuff. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
That's it. So Nigel Pearson's Watford. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing from them, and my main guy from this Watford team, who I think makes most of their actual team tick, is Decore.
Yeah,
he's just amazing. This play, he's a great player. He's just been pulling up stumps this season, but Watford have been so bad we've missed it, you know. But lately he's got 2 double-digit returns in the last 2 game weeks.
Decore.
I love Decore.
Yeah.
He's his box-to-box midfielder. He reminds me of Yaya Toure. That kind of in that ilk. He's
poor
always in the right area.
Yaya,
yeah, he's very cheap, 5.6 million. I'm looking to bring him in my team. He's just a great 4th midfielder option, I think.
He is.
So you're looking at for a punt for this week, Joe?
Yeah, I think Decore. I just want to say, I think he's a good option as well. I mean, you know what he's capable of. He just needs a bit of form, but he's in it. So moving on to mine. So another potential transfer I will be probably making is Mr. Maupay from Brighton. So I feel like, you never know. Obviously, we spoke about the fixtures earlier, and the fixtures are looking really good. So it could be a long-term kind of thing. But 7 goals for the season in this Brighton team, I like that return. I like that. In 1,600-odd minutes, 7 goals. You know, he scores back-to-back goals when he gets kind of hungry. I feel like he's due a run of goals anyway. So it could be this game week. I'm hoping. It's completely gut feel, to be honest, though. I'm not going to say depending on stats or nothing, because look at his stats and they're not ideal, but this is completely gut feel, and I've seen a little bit of Brighton, and he gets in positions. I like the positions he gets in. What can I say?
Yeah, fair enough. All right, mate. Let's move on to our captain choices for game week 23. Who you got, Joff? Who you looking at? Who's your guy? Who's your go-to?
I think my guy. I think I'm going to land on KDB. I think I have to land on KDB, but I want to put out there, because I don't own him, but Aguero. I think that Aguero at home to Crystal Palace could be insane captain choice right there. What about yours, Mick?
Yeah, I mean, I'm liking the look of KDB as well, but I think, if we're talking about captains this week, I like Jamie Vardy, man.
Yeah.
As much as obviously he didn't have a shot in that game, he's coming up this week. He's rested. He's ready.
Yeah.
Leicester are going to want to fight back. They're going to want to bounce back because they're obviously under Brendan Rodgers. They've been a top team. They've been a top 3
Amazing,
team.
yeah.
So they're going to want to jump back ahead of City, and Jamie Vardy's the spearhead of that team, and I'm sure he'll get back to form very, very quickly, man. He's that kind of player. He'll just jump straight back in.
Yeah, especially away from home, the better away, like on the break and stuff. Because obviously Southampton did a Leicester last game week, obviously, but going on the break and Ings having like 18 shots, like insane stuff. Insane stuff.
So Jamie Vardy, he's got the armband for me, but we'll see how we go. So, I mean, I could easily end up on KDB. Even Mane is a shout this week, or Salah. Liverpool are a shout any week, but. Just a few we've picked out there, mate.
That's it.
All right, yeah. Well, thank you so much for everyone for joining us in my beautiful backyard. I hope you enjoyed the scenery. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining us. If you did enjoy this video, please hit the subscribe, give us a like, and we'll be back real soon.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
As we say at FPL Take the Hit, always remember to stay positive.
Keep chasing them green arrows, guys.
Thank you. Take the hit.